What's going on, everybody? Thanks for tuning in. If you want to know the reason why lazy Sundays are the worst, it's because a lot of people have anxiety about going to work on Monday because they don't do anything during the weekend because they say that they're too tired to do anything during the weekend because their job is so exhausting, and then they wake up and hate their lives on Monday. Like, Monday is a day to reset everything. What's up, Arthur? How's it going, man? How you guys doing this morning? Yes, finally on time. Like, assuming my time is on time. Sunday morning at 8 o'clock in the morning. On time. I'm here. I'm here for you. Thanks for hanging out. How you guys? Nick? Hello, hello. Johnny Petey, what's up? It's Maya. Hello. Eamon? Love the vids. Thanks. I appreciate that. What's up, y'all? Don't make fun of my Georgia accent. Boy. You guys gonna put in that work today? It's probably evening for you guys, for some of you guys. I hope you guys are putting in that work, though. Don't just sit here and watch my stream. If you know you got stuff to do, go do that stuff. It's Maya, yeah. Falling from the Middle East, 4 p.m. over here. I know that feel. You're on Code Academy? Do it. You don't have to write code every day to be productive, okay? There's more to life than just code. You don't have to judge your day on writing a line of code. There's some days at work that I don't write code for 2-3 days at a time. Football Sunday, that sounds like a lazy Sunday to me, or an excuse to get wasted and eat a bunch of junk food, if we're being honest. It's Sunday. What's up, man? You have yet to sleep. Well, maybe you should go to sleep. Listen to your body, man. Listen to your body. Get a dream journal. I know it sounds silly, but you have a lot of great ideas when you wake up and right when you're asleep, or if you wake up in the middle of the night. What do I use for setting up an API and why? I don't. I just use Firebase. 30% from FCC in less than 1 week. Yeah, that's pretty good. A lot of FCC is front end, though. It's not too difficult. Now, I don't build APIs. It's not what I do. He's right there. He's chilling in the doorway. Hey, Yoko. Say hello. All right, fam. He's back there. You don't like lazy Sundays either, dude? Lazy Sundays, they don't do anything. Like, everyone posts on Instagram about how they're having a lazy Sunday. Oh, look at my coffee cup and my little bowl of oranges. Like, no. Don't do that. Because those people are going to get up and they're going to go back to their job that they hate. But they're going to have one great, 6 hours of a day. Whereas you guys are going to put in this work, and then you guys are going to get where you want to go. Like, I remember that. I used to have severe anxiety on the day before I had to go back to work at my engineering job. Like, I the first few days off are like the best, and the last day was just like, I cannot handle this right now. This is just like, I couldn't sleep the night before. You guys know those people that post on their little Instagrams. Like, you don't have to sit and write an application. I know this channel's about code, right? But just go do something. Go on a hike. That counts as not being lazy. Do something that will benefit you today for tomorrow. So if you guys are here not doing what you're supposed to do, I appreciate you tuning in the stream. Leave a like. Tell your friends, but go do what you need to do. Seriously. Every time I'm just like, I don't know. Those are the people that are okay with making $20K a year, I guess. Okay, well, you need to sleep. Body says sleep. Procrastination and sleep are you have to have one so you can focus, man. You finished Udacity nano degree, free scholarship. It's fine because you saw other people recommending Treehouse. What do I think? I don't know much about Udacity. I messaged them, but they never messaged back. All I know is Treehouse. Treehouse is pretty cool. Becoming a full-stack engineer without experience or start in front and back end. What does that mean? Explain that question. I'm going to link this to my Discord, so I'm going to look away for a moment. How was your guys' weekend, by the way? Did you guys have a good weekend? I'm not going to ask if it was productive, right? I'm just going to ask if you guys have a good weekend. The FM4, what do you think of coding phase? Haha, that's a good question because today is Sunday, which means developer stories, and it's actually Joe. We're doing a developer stories with Joe, and I know I say this in the video, the intro of the video. I know like people judge him at like face value because he's just very charismatic, but he actually has like, he comes from a single parent. Like his mom made like $30K a year. He went from making $22 an hour to $20,000 a month. All right, so that's what that video is going to be about. I think coding phase is a cool dude. Joe, yeah, he's in my phone. We text like every day. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people think that he just wants to like sell stuff, right? People have said that to me, but that doesn't matter. Like he has end goals. He's pretty altruistic. He wants to go to like inner city schools and like teach to people and be like, look, if you learn to code, you can bring yourself up to this next income bracket, And he's making like a coding phase headquarters right now. Dreaded dev. I think his language probably got him in trouble. I think he's yeah, I think his language probably got him in trouble, and people didn't want to work with him because of his, I don't know, he wasn't like a bad guy, but to some people might be overwhelming. What do I think about Django or Flask? Probably pretty good. I haven't done it yet. Is robotic process automation is good job for a career? If you can spell good correctly, I'll answer. When did you say that video would come out? I just filmed the intro, I don't know, like 20 minutes ago when I went outside to get a picture for this live stream thumbnail, but then that didn't work. I ended up just filming it. So whenever I get done with that, when I get done with this, I'm going to hit the gym, go lift some weights, climb around, and then I'm going to come back, edit that video, and do my other stuff for today. If you sleep 12 hours, unless you're sick, yeah, I mean, I guess. Don't avoid the things you need to be doing. Something about the mic is a little blown out. There we go. Yeah, so it was probably a little loud. I was getting a little close there. Why does it matter what I think of Chris Sean? I talk to Chris on a pretty regular basis. He's a good dude. He likes to do vlogs. I talk to Aaron in beta. Not regularly. He's kind of a ghost. I mean, Chris is a good guy. Am I considering to travel around the world and work remotely? I have 2 dogs and I own a house. So I'd have to get rid of my dogs and I have to figure out a way to rent my house or something. So probably can't do that for long amounts of time, but it'd be cool. How to escape the beginner's phase. Man, you guys are always looking for exits. Stop looking for exits. You gotta go through the beginner phase. There's no way around it. You gotta go through it. Stop looking for an escape. Like, that's just how it is. Everyone starts somewhere. Just because you look out and you see other people at the top, they were beginners. As hard as that is to see, like, they're where you're at right now. Stop trying to escape from stuff, man. You gotta put in the work. How's the grind going? Grind's going good. Got a lot of stuff going on. Got a lot of videos coming out. I just have a lot of work to do. What's your favorite game system? The Georgia Y'all don't know nothing about this Georgia accent, boy. Game system. Probably Xbox. What kind of degree do I have? I have a mechanical engineering degree. Any tips for industrial economics students wanting to implement data science into project optimizing renewable energy and usage production? I feel like that question is the title of a thesis. But let me answer it. I would go with maybe R, Scala. I don't know much about Java. Scala is pretty popular for data science. You have a PS4 and a Switch. I just have an Xbox for Halo. Does it affect me being a mech engineer to a software engineer? What? Yeah, so my mechanical engineering degree has nothing to do. You think they meant from beginner phases and how do you get stuff? I don't know how I didn't know about, right? So there's a whole bunch of resources for that. I'm currently working on a guide that will be like a front end guide. It'll be like, it'll be like a little bit of this, a little bit of this, a little bit of this, and then I'll sell those and you guys can buy them and support the channel if you want to figure out like exactly what to do, what I would do if I was starting from beginning, like, take this Udemy course, do this Treehouse course, go to Free Code Camp, grab this few courses, like for front end, back end, and full stack. So that'll be cool. Maybe I'll open up like some pre-orders for that or something. Get that question all the time, so it only seems right, Best place to learn React. There's no one best place because it depends on how you learn. Tell me how you learn. Do you like to reverse engineer or like you like to build from scratch? Gary, hi. How's it going, man? First interview Friday. Tell us about it. How'd it go? Did my degree make it a bit easier to learn coding? It's no, not really. I don't use calculus as a web developer on a day-to-day basis at all. I don't use statistics or strength of materials or any of the stuff that I would use to calculate the stability of a bridge or metal. No, not really. Critical thinking, I think you're either the type of person that has critical thinking or you're not. You learn by doing. Yeah, everyone learns by doing, but do you learn by starting from scratch or by reverse engineering complete projects? My degree is pretty unrelated. I learned ladder logic, which was just if, then, else. But we need to know about that interview. We need to interview about that interview. What programming language do you use lately? JavaScript, HTML, CSS, same stuff as everyone. Not Ruby. You've been doing Lambda, intro, web, learning a lot. Nice, dude. Your dad bought you the PS4 for the first game system? Dude, my dad never bought me anything that I wanted. They couldn't afford it. We were just trying to put food on the table, But that's cool. Can I make a prediction about web tech for the future? Python, JavaScript. Go. Sanjar, hello. What JS frameworks do I learn? Currently learning? Not really anything. What have I learned? React, jQuery, normal stuff. You guys assume that I code like all day, every day, but in reality, I have like 6 jobs, so I don't. I do a lot of different things that forces me to learn a whole bunch of different stuff. Same as you guys will when you get the job. You guys think that you guys think because you're self-taught and you sit and you code for like 4 to 6 hours a day, you're going to be doing that on the job. You're not going to be doing that on the job. You're going to be coding for like 2 hours. You got meetings. You got to have meetings about those meetings. You got to have discussion meetings about what you're going to do for the next sprint. How did the last sprint go? Performance, business, sales, customer interaction. But when you're self-taught, you're like, how many hours a day do you code? Like, it's not like that at all. Flexbox or Grid? Why not both? Do you use Redux? We did. Will Java disappear? Maybe. Shave your eyebrows for more subs. Yeah. That'll real do it. How much time do you take away? Wait, what? Did you take from learning to first job? I would say like 2.5 months. I went to a 3-month boot camp, but the last month was just self-taught pretty much. Like, literally we showed up to class and like the teacher was just like sitting like this on his phone. Just, if you got any questions, let me know, because we were working on our personal. So I would say like 2 months of actually self-taught learning. Wow, that's crazy. It's not. It's really not. Don't call me Joshy. I'm just kidding. You can call me Joshy. How was boot camp? It's not good. It's not good. What are my 6 jobs? Main job, YouTube, teaching, crypto side job, making stuff to support the channel, a whole bunch of stuff. Hello everyone, Eric, how's it going? Will I make machine learning video in Firehouse? No. It's not Firehouse, it's Treehouse. Nice try, though. When will you do another WoW video? Obviously, I don't know. I'm thinking about setting up... Alright, I got a question. Because I do like games, I like other tech, I like a whole bunch of other stuff. I'm thinking about making a Twitch channel, and I'm thinking about streaming over there. It's called Dev Gains, because I like to develop and I like working out, as you guys know. Would you guys be interested in following that, and we can just chill, do some viewer games and stuff? I think that you guys would enjoy it. I would enjoy it, just like on a if anything, a more voice interaction, you know? React or Vue for business website landing page. You don't need either of those. If it's a static website, you don't need React. If it's just like a portfolio page, pass. Do it. I will do it. All right, I'm gonna link this, guys. It's not gonna have any art, and maybe I should just make a new Twitch with my name. I should just do that instead. What up? You're from Nepal? Nice. You'd love it, Pops? Are you front end or back end? You're assuming there's only two. There's one in the middle called full stack. That is what I am. No Hanzo maining. Currently I like Hammond. So Hammond is my man. Little roly-poly. Roll around and push people. That's fun. Good morning, Michael. You're learning JavaScript Treehouse. You've only done syntax and concepts. Do you think it's possible to spend too much time learning non-project? You're going to have to learn it to build the project. Do you hate it when people overvalue their college degrees? I don't get offended when people do other stuff that I wouldn't do. I don't hate it. They can think what they want. Do you believe in open source? I mean, it exists, so I have to accept it, right? There's evidence for it, so I guess I believe in it. Attach link in Discord for guys there. Yeah, will do. Maybe I'll just keep streaming on Dev Gains. Here, go follow this. You thought this was going to be more fun to interact, so best of luck. Sending a donation. Oh, dude, you don't gotta send anything. If you got living spaces to deal with, don't worry about it. Keep it for you, man. Can you advise some paths for software engineering? That's a very vague. It's like, can you advise me some paths to like learn code? That's like what you're asking. What does that mean? Why did you build your website with WordPress? Why would I build it? Why would I build an e-commerce site from scratch? I have other stuff to do. That takes way too long, fam. Easy. Oh, you like the artwork for the Twitch? It's when I had long hair and I put it in the man bun. Dude, you're a WordPress developer? Don't look at it lowly. What? Do you think open source hardware is possible? No, probably not, because hardware requires materials, and materials aren't free. How long do you think one should work as a web dev before going remote? Try to go remote the first time. I don't think that you should go. I mean, most likely you're going to have to be at an office up front, but it's not undoable, I guess. You know what I mean? It's difficult. It's going to be tricky. It's not impossible. Just finished coding bootcamp. Best to go over each language you learn or focus on one main language. No. Just keep building projects, fam. Why not build it yourself and add it to your portfolio? Yeah, no, as I don't have time to do that. Like, I just don't have time. It's not worth it to me. Deep fat fried. I like fried pickles. You don't mind working code in an office? Well, I get very triggered when people stand behind me. What are you working on? How's that coming? Hey, you want to let me know? And then, like, Joe Blow comes to talk to me about the game last night that I have zero interest in. Like, I don't do it. You love the vids. Gonna apply for jobs in June when you learn what you need. Are you sure? Are you sure? Let me ask you a question, Ahmad. Are you sure that you are going to apply those jobs? Because people say that, but no one's going to come and be like, all right, you're ready. You're going to be like, well, I need to know a little more. Did Eminem destroy MGK? I like MGK's more because I think in MGK's rap, you can see the respect. Like in that diss, MGK basically says, yeah, I'll acknowledge you're the GOAT, but I'm the gun that got you in the scope. Like, come on, he already acknowledges that Eminem is the GOAT, you know? So I like MGK's more. It's like you can feel the respect in the lyrics. So what, like, he doesn't even want to fight. He's like, why are you picking on me, dude? Like, you're the best. Why are you getting mad? Anyways, it's not like I like either one, but let's talk about the real winner here. Their bank accounts. Okay? That's the real winner. I mean, you can say whatever you want, but I thought the song itself was good. Like, we want to pick on the person? I don't know him. I can't pick on him. Lyrics, beat, that was good. The auto-tune of the we're both single dads from the Midwest, we can talk about it. Like, that was, I don't know, that auto-tune. I don't care who wins. Their bank accounts win. It doesn't matter. They both win, if we're being honest. Fried pickles sounds very American. I think deep fried Twinkies. I mean, if you want. I mean, they're all winners. And we're just, like, they could just, like, do you guys ever think about, like, they could just be false, making up this stuff, just creating drama like people on YouTube do, just so that they can get views? Doesn't seem too far out there. All right, let's pick on people that do mumble rap, you know, like Kodak Black and all them. Will the Browns win today? Not interested in NFL. If I wanted to watch guys grab each other all day, I can easily watch something else. Have I been playing any mobile games? Dude, I've been playing mobile games. I've been playing that pub on my phone, on that S9. Kodak Black is whack. I like the song Transportin'. Dude, that's a good song, though. The beat is so good. Can't even understand him, but it's so good. Have I done freelance before? I sure have. I don't watch anime. Been 2 weeks since you worked out? Okay, stop watching the stream, Stickman. You need to leave. Go lift the weights. Same with McGregor and Floyd. Yeah, that whole hype thing, that was just a bank account. The same with whatever that dude's name is in Logan Paul. What does a mechanical engineering graduate needs to break into an IT industry? You need to know how to code. So, start off with front end. New Call of Duty seems cool. I've been playing it. I played it like 3 rounds and I died instantly every time I land. What are you working on right now? My website, creating content, helping you guys out. Do I watch the adult films? I'm on the internet a lot. You guys can guess. No, I don't watch that. That's sinful. What's going to be the first game I stream? I don't know. I'm thinking about doing a charity stream. If you guys would be interested, for people in Florence that have been affected. Is it good to write freelancing experience on your resume? Yeah, of course. I mean, just don't put like you're CEO of a company when you're the only guy and it's freelance. That's sinful. Debatable. I'm talking about Johnny Sins kind of sinful, if you know what I mean. Anyways, let's see. CSS Grid, stream Dota 2 or CSGO. Ooh, pass on that. What food do I like to eat? Hot wings. Those are my favorite. Pizza. Junk food like everybody else. I like tacos a lot. I don't know. Chipotle. Sly Dragon, what's up? First Twitch stream. We'll definitely do it. Oh, here, go follow this because I can't. It's like it's against YouTube's terms of service for me to make a video about how I'm going to stream on Twitch instead of YouTube, and they'll ban me. So I can't do that. I can only be like, hey, here's my link. I'll be doing some streaming for games, but we'll still do some live stream for code over here. But, you know, I think that'd be a good way to separate the people interested in games over there. New phone, who this? Spam bot for Discord. I can't really recommend one because I don't have one. You're a mechanical engineer, you're learning C, you're kind of the same way. What do you suggest? Should you keep doing it? No, move on to JavaScript. You're not going to use C at work. When you're looking to get onto Twitch, I'm already on Twitch. I used to stream to both, like, but you're not allowed to do that, so. Do I watch wrestling? No. I don't have a lot of time to just sit and watch stuff a lot, you know? What games would I stream on Twitch? I mean, we could do like viewer games, but whatever I have, maybe like I like to do the popular stuff. We could do like the Blackout, Pub, Overwatch, you know, whatever. We could play smaller games, but I'm not a big single player person because I'd like to be able to interact with you guys. If I were to hire a front end, what would I look for in a portfolio? Which items? That's not fair because it depends on what we're doing at the job, Ivan. It depends on what we need and what we need you to do. How's Python going, dude? Yeah, so Python streams. I'm coming up with a stream schedule for this week, so I'll probably be doing it in the mornings. One day in the morning, one day midday, and then one day in the evening so that, you know, I can catch everyone's time zone at least once a week. How much money do you have in your bank account? I don't know. Listen to the song Bank Account by 21 Savage. Probably somewhere around what he has. I'm just kidding. Python's going good. We reached like an ending point, so we're gonna get into the next Python section, and it's gonna be fun because I'm gonna struggle bus, and you guys can, for every struggle, will be $1, please. Are you learning Python to mastery? 10,000 hours. I don't know if I have 10,000 hours to do one thing. Maybe eventually. Do you only like web dev? Nah, I like other stuff. I think robotics is actually pretty cool. Still waiting on the Unreal Engine vid. So the problem is I can either make a video about Unreal Engine or I can stream me learning Unreal Engine. Maybe, why not both? Wallpaper engine on my desktop. Derek Russell, yes sir, you are correct. Yo, that picture looks super fancy by the way. Got that tux on. Finally landed a job, months of applying. Thanks for the video. Content helped a lot. Hold on, screenshot. Can we get some claps for Mr. Wireless Brain? Because like it's really difficult for me to understand the effect that I have on you guys. Seriously. Like I just sit here. So clap at Wireless. Mr. You're the best, dude. Thanks for letting me know. Can we have more mock real interviews? The problem is with the real interviews that you guys want is that I have to apply to a job, and then they look at my name and they Google my name, and if you Google my name, that video comes up where I interview. I'm like, I don't want this job, but I'm doing interviews, and so they're like, why are we even going to waste our time with this dude? So I need to find someone who doesn't Google me first. So what I'd really like to do is just reach out to recruiters, or no, not recruiters, hiring managers on LinkedIn and be like, hey, tell me about your interview process for this company. I'd like to make a video on it. Could we do a Skype call? It would bring awareness to your company. You'd get a lot of applicants. I was going to say qualified, but I'm not sure. Mr. Wireless Brain, thanks, man. Remember, don't get stuck on your first job. Yeah, so here's the thing. We talk about this in the coding phase interview, the developer story interview today. Here's the thing. What you negotiate is going to be your salary, and trying to negotiate a raise later is very, very unlikely. They'll give you like the standard 1% to 2% raise, but that doesn't even cover inflation, like barely covers inflation. If you want to raise, you got to switch jobs. Otherwise, you're going to be negotiating for 6%, which, you know, it sounds like a lot, but on top of, with, you know, you get your net raise, which is just like an extra 3%. LinkedIn is overrated. I don't know. I don't use LinkedIn. I think only people that are unemployed looking for jobs use LinkedIn or want to switch jobs. Freelancer company and why? Probably freelance because I like flexibility of my own schedule. Contractor or full-time? Depends if you want benefits. I myself don't really care about benefits. I don't really need them. So I like contractor because you can manage your own taxes. You can create your own flexibility. You can code when you want. Well, for a guy with no experience, you say freelance is bad, but freelance is usually your only option with no experience. You got to do that first. Web hosting for freelance clients. Depends on what you want. Maybe, I don't know. Are you using like a cPanel? All right. Enjoy the band. Got back to the gym this week. 3-week break after training for 2 years. You're hurting so bad. It's all right. You just got to let that lactic acid. My bad. Yeah, got to let that lactic acid out. It'll go away. Full body workout? Yeah, no, I do a split. So Monday chest, Tuesday back, Wednesday shoulders, Thursday legs, Friday upper body, arms mainly. You recommend freelancing over getting employed if you have no experience? No, I'm saying freelancing is probably one of your only options to get a job if you're new and you need experience to get a job, right? So just start going, knocking on doors. Hey, can I make you a website? Like, I'm really thinking about just like, how about a live stream where we just find some people on Google Maps and we see if they have a crappy website and we call them up like, hey, I want to build a portfolio. I am a web developer. I really like what you guys do. I think it would be awesome. So you take No, I don't. If you use splits, do you read, fam? Do I think Indeed's a good place? Stack Overflow. What days do you cut your lawn? I don't, because there's no grass, because I live in a desert. I had grass when there was snow. What are you working on personal stuff, not any company? What do you mean? For personal stuff, like I'm not working on side projects like to-do apps or anything. That doesn't benefit me. You're looking for clients so it would help you? All right, maybe one day we'll call up some clients off the Google map, you know? You literally start a project where you go to small businesses and offer a website. Maybe we could like film it and I just go to a bunch of different companies that have no website and be like, hey, I really like what you guys do. I have a YouTube channel. Peeps want to know that you can just walk in and be like, hey, can I make you? I don't know. I think that would help me in my ability to communicate with strangers. And then it would be really cringe for entertainment value. I already have a video where I do that. If you guys haven't seen it, it's called How to Freelance. And I walked into the deli down the road and I was like, hey, can I make you guys a website? And they were like, yeah. And then like she looked like she was going to chase me out with like a shotgun. It's not. And then she's like, you can come back when the owner's here. But she said it like she was going to like, don't you ever come back. And so I came back and then they let me do it. Have to have the designer eye. You don't have to. Amanda Jordan, hello. How's it going? Do we do that for free? Do what for free? Yeah, you have to do that for free. Tips on finding best coding bootcamp? No, there's different applications for different people, but the bare minimum that you want for a coding bootcamp is a guarantee of some sort. Either you get your money back if you don't get a job within X amount of time, or you don't pay anything until you get a job. So it has to have a guarantee, some sort. You have to be able to get your money back or not pay anything, because otherwise it's not, it's not accountable. Most favorite language preferred. I'm just going to say my most favorite is what I use most, which would just be like JavaScript. And then maybe PHP because that was my last job. Like I don't sit and like, look, I got other important stuff to like be like, well, this language's syntax is slightly faster. This is 0.05 seconds and that would affect the application overall by about 3 seconds to the load time of the database. So I'm going to have to say that I prefer R over Ruby. Like, what? I don't have time for that, dude. Cool kids code in JavaScript. No, people code in JavaScript because that's the language of the internet. crack you up when I do impressions. What about TypeScript? I haven't used it. I know there's a bunch of jobs for like CoffeeScript and stuff too. Can you show you how to make a working contact page? I can show you how to make one, but you'll get spammed. No spam protection. Can you DM me later? You can DM me. You don't have to ask to DM, dude. I'm just a normal guy. Came here for Herbert.
Dan, welcome to the stream. I hope that you have a productive Sunday.
What's your go-to software for designing websites? I just use Photoshop, screenshots.
You guys need to tone it down with all these requests for impressions, okay?
That's the thing. You got to do the to round it off at the end. Like everything you're saying is just. So this is what I'll do, right? I won't have a cam for Twitch, and I'll be like,
all right, guys. Do you want me to play Overwatch or some pub? We can go pick up some strangers in some cars.
like, you know what I mean? Like, just drive around in pub with voice chat on.
Get in the car. Have you seen my last dog? I have some candy in the back. Hop in the back seat.
The thing is, like, it's not very hard to do. At least I don't think Herbert's very hard. And why am I blessed with Herbert? Out of all of the voices. Mia Khalifa. Ooh, so I know that she was on, with Soda Poppin'. I don't know if she was actually on Soda Poppin', but I know that they got together. Yeah, just be the Uber in pub. Just drive around. Do you Fortnite? I don't have the binds down for building or anything like that. Got any other impressions? Maybe Russian, but Russian is not like a... I think that would offend actual Russian viewers, so I'll keep that to myself. Besides, I can only remember the one that we had in class, because I'll never forget when he asked if he could make an AK-47 for a project for mechanical engineering class, and I was just like, what? We want to make AK-47. Wait, what? Bruh, how do you have blueprints for that? We have blueprint. No. Everyone in the class is like, no, you can't make guns for class, fam. What phone do I have? I have an S9 Note. I recently traded my phone. Do you draw a flow diagram before you start building your apps? There's an app that I have on my phone. I can show you what I use. So I don't really draw it. Every Russian have blueprint for AK-47. I know. You're buying clean code? Nice, dude. Stick with it. So like there's this app called Mindly. It's like a little bubble thing, and you can like make these bubbles, and you click, and then that expands, and then you can click, and then that expands. And that's a good one. It's a good mind mapping exercise if you want to get all your ideas down. You know you can 3D print a weapon. Yeah, I sure do. Apple's overpriced new iPhone lineup. I don't concern myself with Apple because the cult following of Apple will continue to buy Apple regardless of what I say. It doesn't matter what I say. They're like, oh, Steve Jobs. Like that. I don't get it. What software do people use to make a good resume with the layout? You have to make your own layout. You can get one, but... Any coding apps on the Play Store I suggest? Yeah, so I'm going to do a video on like best mobile apps to learn while you lay in bed and try to feel productive. Solo Learn right now is probably a good one, though. What do you use to test and see if my contact page works through a local server? You don't necessarily need use a PHP. Just use a simple PHPs. The king. But why? Why are you so mad, fam? I think you're just jealous that you're not American, King. So his message got muted, but he said that Americans are dumb. Okay. Coding while watching football. Just use, so Stickman, just use PHP. Is cover letter important? Yes, a cover letter is important. You can buy my cover letter if you want to see what it looks like. It supports the channel. I know that's kind of lame. Some people get turned off by that. I'm sorry, but it supports the channel. And the goal is to be able to help people full time, so let's do it. Any advice to sleep less and be more energetic during the day? Being more energetic is when you align your thoughts with something that you want to do in the future that excites you. And so if you get excited about something that excites you in the future, or what am I drinking? I'm drinking some Shasta grape mixed with pre-workout powder. And I like to mix stuff up. You can meditate also. I don't know. You guys know who Tony Robbins is? He has this technique where he hypes himself up by breathing really fast, almost hyperventilating, and then thinks about stuff that really gets him excited, and then goes and just does stuff. You're just having fun growing? Yeah, do it. Why do I look like PewDiePie? I don't know. We can ask my parents about the genetic combination that they gave me. We can go analyze that sometime in a different conversation. I set the stream to be 1 hour so I don't end up streaming for like 4 hours. My whole Sunday is just gone. It can't be like why lazy Sundays are the worst, you know? What do I think about Fousey's Tube? I don't know. I don't watch those channels. They don't provide any value. Why'd you get banned in daily chat? I don't know. I don't remember what happened. Cold shower. Yeah, I mean, cold showers are okay. They've raised testosterone and stuff. However, well, I mean, they're good, right? So you can like pull the soreness. If you take a cold shower, it shocks your body and all of the blood rushes to your vital organs, and it pulls the lactic acid outside of your muscle or out of your muscle fibers into your liver where it gets cleansed, and then it helps soreness go away. However, if you want to relax, hot showers are better. Are you German? You look German. I don't know. Is YouTube life? So come to the 16 hours of editing a single vid. Yeah, no. So I usually set a timer for my editing. Otherwise, I can just sit and do mindless things. You have to worry. You have, like, when you're doing anything, and this applies to not just editing videos, right? So you have to follow the 80-20 rule, right? So 80% you can do pretty fast, and the last 20% takes forever. And you can't let productivity get in the way of perfection, or perfection get in the way of productivity. Yeah, flip-flop those. How to buy the car. The link is in the description. It's in Gum Road. Why do you hate Sundays? I don't hate Sundays, personally. I just think that people that don't do anything on Sunday except lay around and watch TV should probably find something else to do. Do I listen to podcasts? Not podcasts. I listen to books on Audible. I got to get a new book. I just finished... when did I finish? I forgot. Cashvertising, I think? I don't know. I'm always reading something. I gotta get a new one. What software do people use when they make resumes? So, like Google Drive. Just so Derek, type Google Drive resume templates, and you'll find a bunch of free ones. Have you read The Rational Male by Rollo Tomasi? I sure have, my friend. What's my dad's channel? He's called Mechanical Dad. If you go to my channel on YouTube, he's suggested on the right. I linked him over there. The Rational Female. Great bait. Great moves, Ethan. Keep it up. Gee, thanks. What do I think about it? I've read all of those books, all those types of books. If you don't know, I am a divorced male. I started reading all of that at that time. You could probably figure it out. You have a BS in physics. And ignored. Zillium. A BS in software engineering. Is it necessary to buy a domain for a portfolio? Can you use GitHub? I mean, you can, right? You're currently reading it right now. Well, I can just say that a lot of, I don't know. It applied to me when I was married, I guess. Which software do you use to program? Visual Studio Code. Yeah, buy the domain, dude. Just do it. It's like $2. Just buy the domain, dude. No one wants to go to 1234 freehosting76.com. Like, wait, what would it be? It'd be 1234 adidas.freehosting.com/my page. Like, no one wants to type that in. Please go to my website. What is this, like a GeoCities website? Yeah, dude, just buy it. Go to namecheap.com. It's like $3. You rock. Keep it up. Your channel's so helpful for a beginner web dev like you. Hey, thanks, Trisha. Appreciate that. It's hard for me to actually tell, but I hope it does. Do I watch any TV? Not necessarily cable. I'm watching the Ozarks, season 2. 19 from Sweden. New to coding. Need a project, which you have to put 100 hours into. I don't know. Like, that's not fair. You can't judge a project on like hourly work. What if you finish it in like 3 days? Mika, or what does that say? Mika? Mikexa? I don't know. What's up? Could you DM the CV on Discord? Yeah, you can. I'll do it maybe next weekend. I forget how many I have. There's always a line. How much do you think a 25-year-old with a BS in software engineering, 2 years experience, 3 years internship before that should be making? Probably like 85. 3 years internship. Something doesn't seem right about 3 years internship. That don't seem right. If you're doing an internship for 3 years, you're probably not doing something right, or your company is just taking advantage of you, fam. What language are you going to use for mobile web dev or mobile dev? I don't necessarily think I want to do mobile. It's pretty saturated. Can we just stick with progressive web apps, please? And thank you. Halt and Catch Fire is a good show. I don't know. I just watch TV with my girlfriend when she starts to be like, come hang out with me. All right, well, let's watch a show. 3 years internship, full-time while in school, full-time after graduation. Yeah, so you should probably be making like 85, 88, 2 years experience. I'm almost at 3 years experience, and I didn't have internship experience, and I'm like 75. But I know that I'm underpaid for where I work, but I like where I work, you know? HTML, CSS. What do I think about their future? I don't know. I don't have a crystal ball, fam. They're probably going to be around for a while. It's like the basics. It's what the basics are built on, you know? We got 11 minutes left, so let's get some questions here. 11 minutes and 7 seconds, according to my Google timer. Neil, thanks for hanging out. Appreciate your time. I hope you have a wonderful Sunday. Did you miss the answer regarding hosting? Zozacity. So hosting depends on what you want. Do you want a cPanel? Do you want to use Heroku? Do you want to use S3, Amazon bucket? Like, those are options. As for websites, for cPanel, there's a whole bunch. Maybe get a reseller. Best way to accept payments on a personal website? Yeah, so just do PayPal. Add a PayPal pay button, or WooCommerce maybe. Brian, later, man. What are my thoughts on Google Flutter? I haven't used it yet. Sure thing, man. Learn Vue because it's the future, or React because it's the now. I think if you learn both, they're not that far apart. So if you were to try to learn one or the other, it wouldn't. Vue is not that different. It's pretty simple. It comes with Redux. Well, it's not called Redux, but... Do I like Cora's design? Do I think it's dying? I don't ever read Cora, but I think it's old. It needs a redesign. Let's look. Oh, make me log. You're going to force me to log in. That's the worst. Just let me see the content. Force me to log in because you want my email. Okay. Yeah, I think it's old. It tries to be simple, but like their color scheme is not very good. Their icons aren't very good. They're very sharp elements. I don't know. I'd redesign this. Do I have any non-programming related side projects? Yeah, I make videos for a cryptocurrency startup called Pyrofex. They are creating the blockchain for our chain. So I make videos that promote their, well, it promotes their company. It doesn't shill their content or like the coin or whatever, because that's not what it's about. They're looking for software engineers. So try to get people to apply there because it's a small company. You can use Element Inspector to get rid of the modal. Yeah, but it won't. So I went to like the actual main page. I know that I can like delete the modal, but I still have to log in to pass the information through. Oh, also guys, I'm gonna be streaming on Twitch at some point here. Please go click the follow if you are interested in like doing some viewer games, like follower games. Like, doesn't matter if you're subscribed or not. We can all play together. Do I think crypto is going to bounce back? So crypto's early, right? There's not a whole lot of use cases for it yet. Blockchain's not going anywhere. That's for sure. The coins will come and go. But the blockchain concept of itself is not going anywhere. What things should you put on your portfolio? All of your projects. What state do I live in? I live in Utah. Do I think it's going to bounce back, though? I mean, it bounced back a little bit. I haven't looked at it. I try not to look at it because I put a lot of money into it, and it didn't do very good. Yeah, okay, so that's good. I have like, I don't know how many Ethereum. I bought one Ethereum when it was like $1,400 once. What was your last payment of YouTube? More than your payment of YouTube. Does it worry me that North Korea mines and sells a lot of crypto? I mean, not really. Depends on what they do. Turkey. Are you learning English? And it's telling you to type Turkey? Yeah, how can North Korea mine if North Korea doesn't have internet? Which JS framework you used in your development? We use jQuery because we're old, but we use C# at work. Do you use Spotify? Hell yes, I use Spotify, dude. I got that student discount thanks to the girlfriend. She got that .edu. It's like $5 a month. Thanks, Greg. I got Netflix. Thanks, Greg. You guys seen Lil Dicky? Save that money every time I log into Spotify. I'm just like, thanks, Greg. Gotta go to lunch. Great hanging out. Have a good day. Sly Dragon, you have a good day too, man. They have internet via China and yeah, I know, but I'm not worried about it. You can mine as much coins as you want. It only has value because people buy it, and then if they didn't want that to happen, they could just fork the coin. Why is jQuery considered old? Because people don't like it much. I don't know. What am I working on today? I have to make 2 videos. I have to edit the video for Joe and I. I have to edit the video for Lambda School last week where Patrick almost quit. You guys, I don't know if you guys have been watching the Lambda School videos, but Patrick has like been under pressure for real. And like last week what he did not too good, and then this week he like literally messaged me. He's like, I'm gonna quit. I was like, hold on. It's my favorite music genre. Anything but country music. Any coding language added in a resume, even if you don't know them yet. Don't do that. I mean, you can, right? Whatever. It depends on how flexible your morals are. You add what you want to add to your resume, but they're going to find out if you know it or not when they ask you in the interview or they give you a code test. Oh, I see that you put C++. Okay, so we have this little thing. Yeah, there's a way to email me. My email is in the description, Eddie. Check it out. Country music, I don't know. I don't like it. I grew up around it. It's not for me. What's the status of the Google interview? Okay, so everyone assumes that I'm waiting on Google, but Google is waiting on me. I'm just not interested. Have I considered applying to Goldman Sachs? I don't want to wear a suit and tie to work. I don't want to be micromanaged and have to go to an office. I don't want to work at a bank. What are your skills other than front-end stuff? I can edit videos. I can communicate pretty effectively. I can teach people code. What else? I can drive a car. I can cook a mean quesadilla. I have a lot of skills. I got nunchucks. I can do that if you want to fight. Yeah, no. I don't like the corporate culture of a bank. I would pass on that so fast. Suit and tie every day? No. Can work remote? No. Do I have 4 managers? Yes. Ugh, no. Every time I like ride my skateboard past Goldman Sachs in Salt Lake City, I see the people that come out and they're just like, they look like they want to die. Like, they're like, have zero soul left in them, and they're just like, they're out on their lunch break with their little clippy on ID there. I'm like, you guys suit and tie. No, pass. They got their dress pants on. I'm like wearing flip-flops and shorts, middle of winter. I'm like, this is dumb. You guys are dumb. Why would you ever allow someone to treat you that way? You're sitting inside at a computer all day. Why do you have to wear a suit and tie? Are you kidding me? What's about the culture? Okay, well, your culture sucks. They can get a 100,000 annual bonus, though. I don't care about money as much as I care about my life. I want to have a nice, flexible, balanced life. If I have 100,000 extra dollars, I'm just going to spend that on the suit that they force me to wear to work. Also, that's a lot of tax. That's like 60% tax on a bonus. So you only get 60,000. And then on top of that, you still have no time, right? You can make millions and millions and millions of dollars, but if you work every day from 9 to 7 p.m., you have no time to spend it, and you end up spending it on a really expensive car that you drive to and from work for, I don't know, an hour a day. Like, I don't know. People, are you live every Sunday? Maybe. I'm making a schedule. I'll announce it in a video. jQuery in 2018 is useless. You sound like an elitist. Can we all bow? Let's all acknowledge Tech Addict for being the one and only true programmer. Elon Musk and AI, what do I think of that? Elon Musk is #1 human. So do you want to be your own boss? Low-key, you are your own boss in everything you do anyways, right? You're your own boss that forces yourself to get up and go to work. You're your own boss in every capacity. Do I want to be self-employed? Yes. I feel like I have enough of my own drive to do my own thing, and when someone tells me what to do, it's like, I don't want to do that. I want to do my own thing. Do I drink or do recreational drugs? I do not. Drinking makes me sick. Recreational drugs, no. I'm just a straight edge kind of guy. You do you, though. Off to learn jQuery in 2018. Dave, how's it coming along? How's the list? You working through the program still? Is Google considered corporate culture? When the CEO left, everything about that company changed. You can ask people. But the truth is you're going to have to be accountable to your clients if you have clients, right? If you're a freelancer, assuming you're a freelancer. I mean, I get it, right? You have to have customer satisfaction, customer support. Like, I get it. Oh, you just started today? Nice, man. I've never tried the Elm. Yeah, your clients aren't your boss. You should make them happy if you want to get their money, but they're not your boss. They can't tell you what to do. If they want to, you just go get a new client if they're being difficult. You got to have that abundance mentality, All right, we got a few more minutes left. Literally 8 seconds left. I'll go over this timer just because I want to say bye to everybody, but we're going to wrap up the stream. Thanks for hanging out. Again, do you hear that? That's my Google timer beeping because I set it. Otherwise, I'll stream for like 4 hours, and then I'm making a stream about how lazy Sundays are bad, and I'm here streaming, so you guys get it. It sucks because there's 97 people here now. How do you end up in Utah? This is where my first job from Finland took me. Sometimes your clients are your boss. It depends. You don't have to accept the client unless you're like desperate for money. But I mean, I get it, right? You need to make everyone happy. You need to have customer satisfaction. You need to work with that. But having the choice if you want to work with someone or not, make a partnership, let me do my abundance. Like, that's how I spell beautiful. I learned how to spell beautiful from Ace Ventura. Do you like the US or Finland more? I like the US because there's more individuality. I like Finland because you can see the tax dollars at work, whereas here I see my tax dollars buying more F-35Bs that we really need. I don't know. It depends. No lazy day? Dave, go get it. Go kill it. Mark, thanks for hanging out. I'm just going to shout out. Rochelle, thanks for hanging out. Erikson, Ahmad, K-Selix, you're from Ukraine. Privet, welcome. Ivan, what's up? Thanks for hanging. Dave, go kill it. Siddharth, your first comment. By the way, I got your email and your Facebook message, and no, you can't. The FM4, thanks for hanging out. DB, thanks for hanging out. Johnny PD, thanks for hanging out. Who else we got here? Stephen Brown. Oh, did I miss your comment? That looks like a long text that I missed. Oh, you weren't talking to me. All right. Eddie True, thanks for hanging out. I don't know what your Discord name was, Bobby. Alex, thanks for hanging out. How old am I? I'm 28. You just got here. Martin, I'm sorry, but we got it. We can't be having that lazy Sunday. I can't just be here all day, you know. Lorelai, thank you for hanging out. I gotta go hit the gym. It opens in 4 minutes, so gotta go climb around a little bit. I should be here more often. It's Bobby K. Let me look. I'll have to look. Bobby, give me a chance. What? Dude, that's such a creeper comment. Why would you ask that? Hitting the gym too? Bobbert, go get it. Go get it. Go get it, man. Samaran, hi. K-Selix, what's up? Anyone else? If you guys want to be shout out, just toss. Yeah, so Bobby, I don't really know how Discord works. I have to like really dive in, you know? Oh, you should be on the streams. Rochelle should be here more often. Okay, I got you. What do I think about Linux? I mean, I guess it's good. Tech Addict, thanks for hanging around. You haven't been here for like a week and a half. To be honest, I haven't been doing one video and one live stream every day. Because I've been doing some other things, been taking care of some big moves, you know. But basically, I'm gonna be here a lot more. Try and rearrange my schedule some. But Rochelle, appreciate you. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for, how do you stay organized? I tell you how I stay organized, fam. I got a notebook. I write everything I do down. Are the subs ready for sale on the site? Yeah, you can buy them. I have to hand make them. I mean, they're still sitting here on my desk. So if you're interested in focusing while you learn how to code, that's literally what it is. Focus. And you can see what's in it. Like, there's no proprietary BS in here. Like, if you want it, you can go make it. Like, that's the whole point. It's like, I don't know what this proprietary blend is. Anyways. Yeah, dude, I write everything down, and then I check everything off as I go. So this was yesterday's stuff, and I got maybe, 70% of that done. And then today's stuff, got to get that done. I appreciate all you guys. If you're interested in watching some Twitch streamerinos, there they are. And by the way, go get the stuff done so that you don't hate Mondays. I know time's going to roll around, 1, 2 o'clock. It always did for me. You start having that anxiety, like, oh man, I don't want to do this. I can't do this. Go do what you need to done. Like, don't create a life where you're not working for the weekend, right? Think about that from an objective standpoint. You're putting 5 days in for 2 days of your free time out. That's a minus 60% return. So it's like literally, if I give you $5 and you give me $2 back, that's essentially what a 5-day work week is. Just be careful, if you want to create a life that's not that, do what you need to do. If you want to get a job doing code and get that remote flexibility, do what you need to do, So, I will see you guys later. Have a great Sunday, everybody. And I'll see you later in the video.